Libra, you can't stay neutral anymore, and this week makes that very clear. You've been observing, weighing, trying to understand both sides, keep the balance, avoid unnecessary conflict. But something shifts, and suddenly, not choosing is a choice. With the Sun and Mercury in Aries directly opposing your sign, this is happening through other people. Conversations, confrontations, direct interactions that require a response. And those responses can't be vague this week. Mars in Cancer is adding pressure in your public or external life, your role, your responsibilities, how you're being seen. You may feel pulled between maintaining harmony and asserting your position. That tension builds. Because Venus in Pisces is softening your approach. You want things to feel right, to flow, to connect. But Saturn is there too, requiring structure, boundaries, accountability. So the question becomes, are you maintaining peace or avoiding truth? Because balance without honesty doesn't hold. As the moon moves through Virgo, you reflect internally. You analyze the situation. You try to understand the deeper dynamics. Then the moon enters your sign, and everything becomes immediate. You feel the pressure to decide, to respond, to take a position, and by the time the moon reaches Scorpio, the truth is no longer negotiable. You know what this is, and you know what you need to do. Libra, this week isn't about keeping everything balanced. It's about making a decision that actually means something, because neutrality has a limit, and you've reached it.
Libra, your card is the Two of Swords. This is the card of indecision, but more specifically, intentional indecision, choosing not to see, choosing not to decide. And that aligns directly with your week. You've been holding the balance, keeping things neutral, avoiding the discomfort of choosing one direction over another. But this card doesn't allow that to continue, because the Two of Swords isn't peace, it's pause before truth. And this week removes the blindfold. You see what this is, you feel what this requires, and at that point, you can't stay in the middle anymore.
Libra, your hexagram is 6, heaven over water, conflict. This is the energy of opposing forces, differing truths, a situation where alignment cannot be assumed, and this reflects your week precisely. You've been trying to maintain balance, but this hexagram reveals that something is already out of alignment, and avoiding it does not resolve it. Conflict in the I Ching is not about winning. It is about recognizing where agreement is no longer possible, and from there, choosing your position with clarity. The guidance is not to escalate, but also not to remain passive, because truth requires acknowledgement.
Libra, your rune is Berkano. This is the rune of emergence, growth, and new beginnings, but only after a necessary shift. And this aligns with your week. You are at a point where something must be chosen, defined, or clarified before growth can occur. Berkano does not grow in uncertainty. It requires a decision, a direction. This rune confirms something new is ready to begin, but only after you stop holding two opposing positions at once. The pattern is clear now. What remains is the decision. Before you leave, comment below. What are you choosing to move toward or away from this week? Define it. If this provided clarity, subscribe, return each week, continue the work, and review your rising sign as well. It will reveal what this situation is building toward.